and then little anarchy, cleanse, and then reflect. See, that's pretty cool. Oh, hi Toothless. Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new metal MEGA-TAUNT monster, Kenrei. That's right, this monster is going to be available very soon, so stay tuned. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster cells, everything I need to take this monster to rank 5, all the food I need to feed this monster, and any gems I use will be reimbursed. And the ult looks like he attacks the team. And that's it. It didn't look that special from the animation. What does it actually do? Deals very heavy metal damage to enemies, removes shields, and applies Mega Stun. Okay, denial. Not bad. 2-turn denial at that, and it gets rid of any shields the enemies may have. Alright, but who cares about the ultimate? The most important thing about this monster, let's get right into the trait. We have another MEGA-TAUNT monster. So for anyone out there that is missing an MT monster, if you never got Ollie, if you didn't buy Mouseron, if you missed out on Hammergrom on the previous season, this is your chance to get a MEGA-TAUNT monster. So yes, we have another meta one. You also start the game off with Tough, 35% less accuracy to get hit against negative effects, and you also res block, so you will not have to worry about the enemy reviving. By the way, for all you new players, this does not include revival lessons. If a monster holds revival lessons, they will still revive. So this only blocks resurrection skills, as it says right there. So this is, I think, moving more along the game, this is going to be more and more useful. I think right now the meta doesn't really revolve around reviving a monster. The corrupted monster that revives is Equalaria, and she's not even used that heavily. Also Rotten, he's actually pretty used in the meta. He does res, and he also res blocks too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we have a MEGA-TAUNT monster that res blocks. Very interesting. And from what I remember, this monster is actually somewhat of an attacker, so we'll dive into that for sure. So let's see, Kenrei was a noble samurai killed by a bandit called Karukage. Ooh, the vengeance begins. Kenrei's spirit decided to stay and attach itself to this old armor, bringing it to life. He started guarding the roads and protecting travelers from bandits and thieves, but when he heard that his killer had become a member of government, he knew he had to do something. After his purification, he committed to removing Yao Guai Wangzhao from power. So that is his lore. He definitely has a grudge against Karukage. Alright, so let's talk stats. Power stat, 8327, that is a unique power stat. I mean, it's slightly above average, but nothing too impressive. The life stat, this one is interesting. It is 93,496. This is the 5th highest life stat in the game. Currently, Funkeratops has the highest HP stat at 96,512. Then we have Rucha, Modrak, and Influxer. So then this is the tankiest MEGA-TAUNT monster. And actually, up next is Hammergrom. So he beat Hammergrom by a couple points. In terms of the speed stats, he's pretty darn slow. This is the 2nd slowest stat in the game. He's actually tied with that of Mouseron, the dark MEGA-TAUNT monster. And funny enough, Hammergrom is actually slightly faster at 6215. If you're wondering what is the slowest stat for corrupted monsters, it is 6160, and that belongs to Funkeratops, Rucha, Ollie, and Boronauts. So notice I mentioned Ollie, the other MEGA-TAUNT monster. So very interesting, all the MEGA-TAUNT monsters are pretty slow. Well, I guess not that interesting, we can expect that from tanky monsters. Alright, so with that being said, once again, the most important thing about this monster is that rank 3, Status Caster MEGA-TAUNT, that opens up so many possibilities. The enemy can be faster than you, and that's fine. You can run this monster, he can absorb the denial, he can absorb whatever the enemy throws at you, and then hopefully you can come back from that. Now, of course, we do live in a meta where Dispelling Fist is a thing, so the enemy could easily cleanse your MEGA-TAUNT away, but that's fine. As long as you can absorb the first attack, many times you're able to do something afterwards. So with that being said, let's take a look at the skill set. Alright, the first skill we have deals moderate metal damage to one enemy. 30 stamina, 0 cooldown, so it's just a metal attack. Reinforced Kote applies a 30% life shield to itself, so spammable 30% shield, assuming you have the 30 stamina. We have deals heavy metal damage to one enemy, applies damage boost to itself. As I mentioned, this monster wants to be an attacker, so we'll definitely mess around with that mechanic. So he does give himself a damage boost. And yeah, heavy metal damage, 1 turn cooldown. So unrelenting salt play perhaps. Applies a 50% life shield and gives 1 extra turn. Oh, very interesting. Very, very interesting. You don't see MEGA-TAUNT monsters with an ET skill, but this guy's like indestructible duo, 50% shield. The interesting thing about this skill is that literally for the whole duration of the game, you can keep giving yourself a 50% shield because it has a 1 turn cooldown. Well, every other turn, right? So this monster goes, you set up your 50% life shield, and then on the next turn you do something else, and then on your next turn you can medium shield again, you know? And then it also lowers the cooldown and everything else. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, this monster has a skill mirror too, so then you can also reflect skills. Okay, very interesting. The bad thing is, a lot of monsters in the Corrupted era remove shields before actually dealing damage, right? We just got Bloomeria that has a nature-based AoE, and even that nature-based AoE will remove a shield, or the physical attack will remove the shield. So, it's good, but it's also, it can just easily be cleansed away. Alright, but we do have Indestructible Duo. We have deals moderate metal damage, removes shields from enemies. Even this monster removes his shield. So in a mirror match, who cares if you do the 50% life shield? This guy can just get rid of it before attacking. We have Skill Mirror damage boost. I love Skill Mirror on MEGA-TAUNT monsters. It's one of my favorite things. This monster takes it a step further by even giving himself a damage boost. So anything, because remember, there's a difference between damage mirror and skill mirror. Skill mirror literally reflects the skill that is dealt against this monster. So if you get hit with an attack, it's now you become the caster of that skill. So if you have a damage boost, you're going to deal some extra damage. So I love skill mirror. Let's see what else we have. Oh, by the way, if you have skill mirror and then you do your extra turn skill, you actually give yourself 2 extra turns because you'll do the skill twice. So there's some synergy there. Alright, what else do we have? Deals very heavy metal damage to one enemy, removes shield from one enemy, applies a 3-turn death countdown. Ah, very interesting. In a mirror match, whoever uses this skill first wins, right? Who cares that it removes shields, in my opinion? It doesn't even matter, since you're really going after that 3-turn death countdown. But then again, it's also a very heavy metal attack, so it's just a powerful attack. And then we have your MEGA-TAUNT skill. Of course, all MEGA-TAUNT monsters need to be able to reapply the MEGA-TAUNT. Okay, so I gotta say, this MEGA-TAUNT monster is very, very, very interesting, because he's not a traditional MEGA-TAUNT monster where he's like, let me just absorb everything. And I gotta say, shout out to SP, I like how they're doing something different with the MEGA-TAUNT monsters. You know, you look at Ollie, for example, he can apply Quicksand, he can stun, which is very interesting and unique also for MEGA-TAUNT monsters. Typically, you don't see denial, but at least he can stun. Masteron doesn't have any denial skill. And then we have this guy who wants to be an attacker, and Hammer, I think, is also kind of like borderline attacker defensive. So, I think different ways to run this monster. Realistically, you would not use Unrelenting Assault on this monster. Like, if you're thinking like, I'm gonna rainbow build this guy and do like, what would you do? Like, at least you'd have a 50% shield. You can do your curse countdown skill, give yourself an extra turn, and skill mirror. Yeah, I don't see that happening. The way you're gonna run this monster is gonna be like a MEGA-TAUNT monster. So, let me see. For sure, the MEGA-TAUNT shield, and then you're gonna do the 50%. Yeah, this is a must. And you're gonna do the skill mirror. So that is 1, 2, 3 skills you're gonna run on this monster, and that 4th and final skill, I'm honestly gonna go ahead and say you go with the curse countdown skill, because hey, you never know, if the enemy has no way of cleansing, your MEGA-TAUNT monster might win with that 3-turn death countdown. So this would be my go-to skill set on a MEGA-TAUNT variation. And let's just go runes. Obviously on a MEGA-TAUNT monster you want to go team speed, you want to go a strong life maybe perhaps. So we'll go level 10 life, and then we'll go team speed. And I'm sure I have them. Okay, we'll do 9s for the team speed. And again, I will showcase an attacker variation, even though I don't recommend it, just because I'm interested in it. Let's see what he can do for relics. So mask, with the MEGA-TAUNT monster, you want to go with the Eotron's mask. You want to drain enemy stamina when they attack you. This guy is not someone that needs the Jastar's mask. So check this out. After being damaged by a skill, removes 300 from the attacker. And then for armor, you just want to deal damage from the enemy, or even a Nabotis armor, so you can recover stamina and do some of your other skills. So we'll go Nabotis. In terms of talents, you basically want cleansing. If you have Corrupted Wicca to remove tortures, that is a great talent, so use that talent. Sin Eater, in case you get hit with any negative effect, maybe you get denied, you can use this to cleanse the denial. That way you can actually attack and do stuff. So Sin Eater is a good one. By the way, this monster being possessed is not that big of a deal, considering you have 3 self skills, but stun and freeze, that would be an issue. What else can you do? You don't need a banishing touch. This monster has a death countdown, plus he's not really one. You're not doing dots, but with burning hands, you could go with Barkhide, you could go with flesh. It's a way to deal damage. Static shocks, that prevents the extra turn, so we'll do static shocks on this monster. So I think that's good for him. Yeah, he's a pretty straightforward monster. Typically MEGA-TAUNT monsters are straightforward, so we'll have fun with the 130, and then like I mentioned, we will make him an attacker. We'll rainbow him, and we'll see what we can do with this guy. Okay, so I'm gonna do a very unconventional team. MEGA-TAUNT 2 attackers just for fun. Typically you wouldn't do this kind of team. You would want a 3-speed monster, someone to go first deny, someone to turn transfer, but I'm just curious. We'll test this out. Once again, Dispelling Fist is something you're going to run into a lot, but maybe it just depends on the league you're in. So let's click fight. I'm going to get hit with diverse suppressions. Okay, I thought I was going to get fire rainbowed, but no, because I have hardy. Alright, so again, MEGA-TAUNT monster literally there just to absorb the attack, and then your attacker can go and attack. So in this case, here, let's go ahead and kill Leaderless. Alright, dead comes back, final destination. I got hit with the countdown, Bad Moon Rising. Alright, I died, but again, that is literally the purpose of the MEGA-TAUNT monster, just to absorb everything. So, and then you finish off the enemy, bam, and then they'll come back to life, blah blah blah. Oh, didn't have revival, but that's literally it. So sometimes with showcasing a MEGA-TAUNT monster, it's like, what am I even doing? You guys know what a MEGA-TAUNT monster is there for. It's there to absorb attacks, just as he did. Alright, so click fight. I don't think that monster's gonna get a turn in. So on to the next one we go. Let's click fight again. Again, I think it's gonna be more interesting just to showcase him as an attacker, if anyone actually does want to run him like that. Not saying that I recommend it. So Kage goes first, and he had Dispelling Fist, which, once again, that is something you are going to run into, so be careful. You might still need double MEGA-TAUNT. You might need a way to apply MEGA-TAUNT back on this monster. I'm going to go with my... Why do I have my weak skill? What? Alright, we'll go with Exoskeleton nonetheless, because if you fail to protect your monsters, you can get denied the way I just got denied. Remember, I could run Sin Eater, and that would have cleansed away the stun, so that would have been really useful for him, especially if I want to reset that MEGA-TAUNT. So maybe you should go with Sin Eater on the monster, assuming you bought the Season 2 pass with Lady Meow. Let's see, because now, look, I'm not getting any attacks in, and once you don't have that MEGA-TAUNT, your monsters are vulnerable. Alright, let's just go ahead and see if I can kill Cryo. Bam. Alright, as for me, oh, again, good example of him being possessed. Let's see what the AI does. And nice. What did he do? Skill Mirror? Skill Mirror. Yes, he did. So again, even if he gets possessed, it's not too big of an issue. And look, there's that Skill Mirror effect. Bam! Reflecting attacks left and right. Which is why it's going to be fun to rainbow him. Look, there we go again. Just reflecting attacks. And now it's funny, even if I just recharge, thanks to the Skill Mirror, reflecting... if Moonhaze didn't cleanse, Kage would have died. So that would have been fun to see. Alright, so MEGA-TAUNT, like I said, straightforward monster. Nothing really to showcase there. So let's go ahead and re-rune him. Because again, re-rune him, re-talent him. You guys know what a MEGA-TAUNT monster is. So, even though I'm going to make him like a attacker kind of monster, I want to focus on the skill mirror and his strong attacks. I wonder if I would really change the skill set much. He has a 30 0 cooldown, 0 cooldown, 1 turn cooldown. I feel like I probably wouldn't do the MEGA-TAUNT skill, honestly. If I was making him an attacker, I'd probably do this. I'd probably just replace that, run this. And again, I'm not saying I recommend this. I am not saying I recommend this. But I'd give him a strength. I'd give him a life. I'd rainbow him. I think I'd have to rainbow him. Let's go to strength, though. Out of curiosity, since he's tanky anyways, we will take him to rank 5 for the purpose of attacker Kenrei and talent, of course. We're going to go UA. But again, this is just for fun. Not recommending. Can't stress that enough. By the way, you can also soul drag him. Alright, so I'll take him to rank 5 and I'll see you guys in PvP. Okay, now that he's my attacker MEGA-TAUNT monster, I want to partner him up with another MEGA-TAUNT monster and then a turn transfer monster. That way I can keep attacking. Ideally, you would want to partner him up with someone that could maybe restore stamina. So maybe a Lindworm would have been better because he has the Master Staff. But let's see what I can do against this base of Shelly, Master Rat, and of course Spec. Almighty OP Spec. So I got hit with the Dispelling Fist. I lost my MEGA-TAUNT. Oh no, whatever will I do? So first things first, as I mentioned, I am going to set up... Where is it? I am going to set up my 50% shield. There we go. And then I am actually going to... I should have attacked first, to be honest. So I like the skill because it gives you a damage boost. So I'll do that. UA kicks in, and I get my damage boost, most importantly. And then I can do the... Oh, man, this kills him. Skill Mirror... You know what? Yeah, check this out. So watch. I'm going to... Oh, no, I'm not going next in the turn order. Never mind. I'm just going to kill Shelly. Look, I'm the better MEGA-TAUNT monster. I just killed Shelly. Will turn transfer back? Oh, I could have done the skill mirror skill. Alright, no matter. Let's do this. Let's kill Spec real quick. So Spec is dead. I'm just going to recharge. Alright, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. The only reason I'm multi-Kane is obviously because I had the advantage over Spec and whatnot. Alright, let's recharge. Let's do Master Starter for fun. Let's recharge again. Let's recharge again. Alright, let's see. I hope I don't die. Okay, stamina drain. Once again, okay, there's that. There's my Nabota's armor helping me out with the stamina. So now I am gonna do the skill mirror skill, and then little anarchy, cleanse, and then reflect. See, that's pretty cool. Oh, hi Toothless. We're gonna go ahead and MEGA-TAUNT, and then watch. Check this out. I'm gonna do the extra turn skill. Look at the turn order. So now I got 2 turns in. Isn't that cool? And here's an example where I'm going to attack Shelly, and I'll let the death countdown do its thing, right? Oop, Shelly killed my Shelly, but then, like, Obviously, the enemy can cleanse, but you know, we'll just play it out that way. Here's the thing, and then here's the skill mirror skill again. And if I had the stamina, I could have kind of chained that. Trio, let's see what happens. I'm curious. Recharge. We're gonna do a recharge. Rat and Snake, blessings. Ooh, he might actually die. I'm just gonna go ahead and recharge, and let's just see what happens with Shelly. Oh, Shelly. Shelly's. Oh, no, deeper breath. Oh, man. All right, we're just gonna turn transfer. Let's kill Master Rat, and we'll call it a game. So we'll try another one. And then I just want to play the skill mirror battle and see what happens. All right, so we have a Neurofunk. Oh no, we have a Pierce monster. That might not be good for me unless I kill. Oh yeah, I definitely kill. So we are gonna do, yeah, just that's gorgeous damage output. Even if the monster had a shield, I would cleanse it. So do you have anything that can deal damage to me? So see, a good example of that 50% shield coming in handy. If I look at the enemy and they have a bark hide or just something that deals damage, maybe the enemy has a soul drag. This can help you survive a soul drag potentially. But in this case, we are just gonna do the damage boost skill. UA kicks in, I get an extra turn, so now I have a 50% damage boost, and then we have a strong attack that applies the 3 turn death countdown. So in this case, let's see. I'm actually gonna skill mirror just because I'm absorbing the attack. And keep in mind, I have double damage boost. Why didn't that reflect? Why didn't that reflect? Oh, that didn't. Did it reflect? I guess it was maybe too fast. So once you set up the skill mirror, you can turn transfer, right? So that's pretty cool. Let's see, and then, you know, let's heal. You reflect that heal, and then we're gonna recharge. In this case, let's do a recharge. Yeah, let me showcase him with Lindworm, because then he would have stamina and I'd be able to attack. Oh look, they have a shield. Whatever will I do? Wait a minute, I removed shields before attacking. So bam, attack Hacksmith just like that. All right, awesome. And then again, stamina is always an issue for a lot of monsters. Recharge, Sadness, Moss, and then let's do Masher. No, I don't want you to do that. Turn down itself. Yeah, let's remove positive effects. And then Shelly, we'll ignore Shelly. No need to do anything Shelly. Alright, now let's just finish you off. Let's go with, let's just skill mirror again. Curious. So first we'll shield, and then we'll skill mirror. Alright, we'll recharge. So let's see, whatever you throw at me, Misery Spores, right back at you. And my UA actually killed. Alright, yeah, we'll try it with Lindworm, because then he'll actually have stamina. So again, this is fun. Again, I can't stress enough how much I don't recommend it, but it's fun to showcase it nonetheless. So we're gonna try with Lindworm. Yeah, because Lindworm has a Kingdom of Lances equipped, so I won't have to worry about stamina. Alright, let's see this battle. Ooh, we have a Crow Electric. Let's see if we can take him down. Alright, so unfortunately I take the first hit, and it's a strong hit, and unfortunately I died. Darn it, I wasn't able to survive. If he was a conventional MEGA-TAUNT monster, obviously he would have survived because he would have had a life rune. Maybe I should rainbow him. I don't know. That would have been a fun battle to showcase. On to the next one. Oh, I don't like this one, so we'll do one more, hoping it's something better than that. I'm hoping for some attacker, and I just want to skill mirror right off the bat. Let's see what we have. Darn it. You know what? Maybe I won't do strength. Maybe I'll just do... Let me try the rainbow. We'll try that. And let's see. Fights. Again, this is all for fun now. Can't stress that enough. Alright, let's see. Okay, perfect. So I literally want to start the game off with the skill mirror. So skill mirror damage boost. Alright, I could turn transfer, but no, we're gonna let everything play out. Let's just recharge. So Hideous, look, right back at you. Bam. Oh, UA kicked in this case. Alright, so Kage's gonna get a turn in. Attacks me. Ooh, I attack you back. So just skill mirror mechanic. Oh, he died. He wasn't supposed to die. I'm possessed, but maybe, just maybe. Nice, he did the extra turn skill with skill mirror. Look at that turn order. That's insane. So I'll recharge one turn. Oh no, the dots are eating me alive. Let me do the 50% life shield. Let me do the, how much, I don't know how much stamina duo is, but let's do the skill mirror. Let's do duo. Oh, that's a great synergy right there. Let's recharge. What's the cooldown on that? Here, extra turn skill. It's a 3 turn cooldown. Man, it doesn't even feel like it. Let's do that again. Let's do, both these monsters have a skill mirror actually. Right? Is it no, deeper breath, protect positive effects or not? Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. No, I think it did. I don't know. Boom. This is so dumb. Alright, well, we're gonna recharge. Let's actually attack. Let's kill Gartox. And yeah, okay. So yeah, again, interesting monster. Very interesting. I love the skill mirror mechanic. I love the extra turn mechanic. Have fun with the monster. At the end of the day, he's a MEGA-TAUNT, so traditionally just life, 2 team speed, have him absorb attacks, and you go from there. It's pretty cool that he res blocks, but again, we don't really see that too much in the meta. With that being said, guys, that is going to be it for this monster review exclusive first look on Kenrei. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.